and eat surgical fraternity. I am speechless. I don't know from where I started my journey. My sculpture were my parents, and I would like to thank them, and I would tell you one thing that my father did is BBS, studying under a municipal corporation roads lamps, and he arranged his education by putting up injections, penicillin injections 6 hourly for flu patients every day, and by that what he earned was the way he maintained his whole family, which was dependent on it, and he could teach too on the MBBS. His only desire was to give best education to his kids, and what he taught us was he injected brilliant ideas in us. There's nothing which is impossible. The only thing is that you have to work hard for it. And failure is not the end, it is the beginning of success journey. I mean, those inspirations which were percolated into the brain of during the childhood, I think they have brought this whole journey till this end. Then my best partner, my wife, she was again the force which we run like a bullet in every field, because she was the one who told me that you have earned so many methods in the medical college, but I'll be very proud if you can do the VQA, Visa Qualified Exam of America. It was a very challenging thing for me, because during my days we read all those 5 questions and we have to answer them. But in the VQA or that ECFNG or whatever you could call, that was just 45 seconds to read, to answer back, and negative marking was also there. But somewhere my ego, which is always there between husband and wife, I said if they gave me the visa for going America, at that time it was very difficult to get the visa, I'll pass it. And to my surprise and for my dismay, when I went to USMLC, they gave me the visa. Now I was in a very bad shape because I was not knowing how I will pass this exam. I had only 4 months, and I'm not praising myself, but yes, those 4 months, this man slept only for 2 hours a day. And because my whole life's education or whatever you have just gone through was at stake, and that too in front of my better half. So, but luckily I passed. I was sure that I passed. My father rang me from India that what is the situation? I said, ultimately they'll have to pass one, and your son would be one of them. So the next comment what he made was, if you want to maintain a father and son relationship, I would request you to come back. And that was the reason why I immediately returned back. The moment when I was here, I was given an appointment as next time surgery, which I refused to join. I said, I am a free bird. I can't restrict myself to the surgery. And the year when I came, I started doing the epidural block painless deliveries. Something, a surgeon doing it is something which might give you the surprise also, because there was no epidural anesthesia at that time. And just for cutting short the story, I brought two needles from America, but there was no catheter. Now, how to put the catheter there? There was, I think, those who are of our age, we used to put Robson stick fine catheter into the vein during cut open. So I took that catheter roll, and to put a stillet, I went to the guitar shop, and the finest wire I kept it into that Kemla, and that made the actual catheter. And I think the best art what I have learned till date is that a painless delivery by epidural blocks, because it gives such a soothing feeling that mother who is going under the labor realizes that she has delivered by the cry of the baby. So that pleasure which appears after doing this, really, no, I'm not doing it regularly because there's so many other things which I had to do. But it was just a part of memories through which I have gone through. Now again, and going for newer things was a hobby, or that PCML was started in 89, except for the Jaipur Medical College. It was not being done, given in All India Institute. I took that challenge, and initially I used to take about 3 years in doing it. Dr. Madhusudan, who did it MCH from Jaipur, he also joined me. He said, I would like to also do patients. I said, okay, you are most welcome. But after a few days, I realized that this is not surgery which is possible by him, because I'm a surgeon. I can't do it in 3 hours. I drive my own way, and I used to do PCNL in 15-20 minutes. So it's just like a दिमाग का कीड़ा जब परेशान होता है तो डेफिनेटली वो एक अपने रास्ते अलग बना लेता है. Then in 1990, when I started doing single hole cholecystectomy, I had a lot of experiences of criticisms also. But I tell you, this would be, I always tell everyone that this is nothing to do with the medical science. This art was given to me in a temple, and I don't know how I started doing it. And the only thing what that late goddess wanted from me, to go for the charity, which I started in few years. And with the grace of God, the maximum number of patients to whom I have operated in a non-stop session of 23 hours is 85. 85 gallbladders. When I think in terms of as a surgeon, I think there are so many capacity globe, and how much one can extend. One can do 85 surgeries, that to a gallbladder, in the 23 non-stop. Not even a blink was there. I started at 4 a.m. and I stopped at next day 3 a.m. When I performed 65 operations in almost 14-15 hours, nothing was projected into the national media, and Professor Kalam called me and he blessed me. And I mean, a scientist really loves to respect us, a scientist. It was a very different kind of experience for me. That I had been called by the president. I was not at all sure that it's just a joke or a real free, but repeatedly I was phoned that don't take it as lightly. You have to be there in the casket. So the journey is through all the upswells and ups and downs, and I am thankful my wife, unfortunately, who left me during COVID. She was the one who kept her shoulder always in my shoulder and taught me so many things. Now, a very small thing I will say, and my hospital has got almost 3,000 square yards at Kshanti, old Vijayanagar colony. I was doing practice at People Mandi. I used to go to Firozabad also in the beginning because I was in hunger of patients and I was not getting enough number to assign myself. But then from there I jumped to Vijayanagar colony. Now what I am going to tell you is something which may give you some. When my son joined me, my wife wanted him to have a hospital of international level, the infrastructure. I said, there's everything here in this hospital, why you want this? Now, listen what that lady told me. Why you shifted from People Mandi to Vijayanagar colony? Now, these kids, they are trained and they are certified in America. They are not going there. They want to stay with us. In future, they might repent that why didn't they have a international kind of infrastructure. So I said, money is a big crunch. Now being a Bania, what she told me, a fistful of money if you will give, it is a waste for them. Bloody put them on the debts. Let so much debts on their shoulders back. They'll have to work and they will have something after their hard work. So this was a very big vision, and I thought I should bring up a big hospital which should be no way less than any Delhi hospital. So this was a part of all journey and sharing my inner feelings with you. But the biggest honor what I'm having today is much bigger than what I had in past. So I really thank my all surgical friends that you have really given me this ovation, this award, and I'm thankful for this. Thank you.